where the questions come in.
Yeah.
We don't seem to be given an opportunity to talk about how much taxes we should pay. Why should the government then have the leeway and a blank check to do whatever it wants with the money?
Yeah, that's where the question is. The question is, can we be honest from the beginning to the end, in the sense that, yes, you take away my part of my money, and you don't give me commensurate service for the money that you've taken away. Number two, the display of affluence or whatever, and the pilferage that we know takes place every day is also another question that we need to engage in. How do you take away money from me? Then I realize that you are not making that money serve the purpose under which you took away that money. Coupled with that is the issue that this regime and the immediate former regime, they seem to be specializing in having some kind of money being wrecked into the system that does not go through the normal parliamentary approval or appropriation. It is dangerous for us on one side to say we are dealing with issues of the Constitution, and yet you are not allowing the relevant institutions to serve the country. In the sense that apart from this money now that it's going to be managed by private firms, how are these firms going to be procured? Who are the people who are going to be responsible? Are we going to have some kind of what you call declaration of interest, so that anybody in government should not necessarily be involved in the private enterprise that is taking place? And finally, we need also to ask ourselves, how do we allow multiplicity of tax collection? You are collecting from levy, you are collecting from VAT, you are collecting again from the tolls, you are also collecting from other ways, in a way that this becomes a tax, a regime that is only obsessed with taking away money from individuals at the expense of their normal life. So these are some of the questions that we need to engage in, and also accept that Kenyans would appreciate if you take away money from me and you make it useful for the purposes of me seeing immediate returns.
Yes. There are issues around the university funding model. Families are unable to take their children to school.